Hi, this is Jamal Hussain Shah, the API security analyst. In today's session, I will tell you about the JWT token. JWT token. The JWT token consists of the three parts. One is the header, and the sorry, header. Second, and separated by the dot, and the payload. The payload is here, and the third part is signature. And these three parts are consist of the JWT token. Okay, the header, payload, and signature, and separated by dot only. The introduction of JWT anatomy is that JSON Web Token is called JWT token are widely used type of the API tokens, known for their capability across the various programs like Python, Java, Node.js, and JS, Ruby. However, if it is not properly implanted, JWT can be vulnerable to numerous misconfigurations and leading to security risks. These uh, vulnerabilities can expose sensitive information and grant it unauthorized access or even provide the full administrative access to the to an API, which I have tell you the three parts. It's okay, and the header is typically specifies the token signing logarithm HS25256 and the token type JWT. Payload contain claims such as the user information like email and other datas. It can username also. It can also be include a standard claim like subject and AIT issued by and custom claims. And the signature is used to verify the sender of the JWT is who it says it is, and to ensure that the message was not tampered with. It is generally by combining the encoded headers and payload, then signing them with a secret key using the specified logarithm. Understanding the JWT anatomy is essential for assessing their security and identifying potential vulnerabilities that can be exploited in poorly implanted JWT systems. Now, this is so the header. I will copy the header, and this I copied down the separately, and the command I use is to check the header echo, and this is the header, and this slash base 64 minus d, which I have already copied, and I will echo and check this. Yeah, type JWT and logarithm is RS256. Right, type R56 is the JSON Web Tokens represents, and the logarithm is RS256. This specifies the logarithm used for the signing the token, and RS256 stands for the RSA with SHA-256 and secure logarithm that use a pair of key, public and private, for signing the verification. The private key is signing the token, and the public key verifies the token authenticity. The key implementation, the RS-256 logarithm, more secure than symmetric logarithm, that is the SH-256, because it uses symmetric asymmetric cryptography. The security of the token depends on keeping their private key. Potential vulnerabilities: if the server mistakenly treat the RS-256 as symmetric logarithm, and like SH-256, attacker can use the public key as a secret key for the forged token. This is known as the logarithm header confusion attack. It's very important. So you in the header, this vulnerability found and exploitable, and the logarithm is called the header confusion attack. Summary: the header specifies that the token is a JWT signing with the RS logarithm. This information used by the API or service to the process and validate the JWT. Now, payload. I copied the payload from this after the dot and till here. This I copied and I put the same command echo slash I scores base 64 minus d, which I have already copied. You can see success status, data, user ID, username, email, password, role. This all information is getting from this payload. Which time is created? Okay, so this is the information. Now we come on to the detail. The information in the payload can be obtained: ID, email, role, is active, created and updated at other included fields, contain a claim, subjects, name, username, EIT issued. More sensitive information can be embedded here. Okay, which you can see in the bin screen. You see this all the information. You can derive from the token of the payload, right? The payload section will give you all information. Now I'll come on to the signature. The third one is the signature is copied from this, and I will put the same command as above, this one, echo and base 64. This sign I am maybe called a slash, or I will check base 64 minus d, which I have already copied, and I will enter it. As you can see, this is the valid signature. This represents a valid signature. This valid signature is shown. You can also check. I will do in later, right? So this is the JWT. You can check also in this, which I will show you in later on. The signature is the result applying hash base message authentication code. Okay, using the specified logarithm and secret key. The signature validates that the payload The signature validates the payload has not been tampered with. If the signature is invalid, the JWT is compromised. Example: decoding the signature base means results in the binary data, which I have shown. The matter is not visible over there in the terminal, is not human readable. It shows that is signed, is signatured. Now you can also check the JWT vulnerabilities. JWT misconfiguration can be access sensitive information and allow unauthorized access to API. Leak JWT. If the attacker captures the valid JWT, they can able to use it until it's expire. Signature compromise. If the attacker gain access to the secret used to sign the JWT, they can be forged. for the valid token and impersonate the other users. Information disclosure: sensitive data and the payload can also be decoded, which can the risk if the sensitive information over there, like password role included JWT. Now JWT attack, JWT manipulation. By modification of the payload signature, an attackers may impersonate user and escalate privilege. Token reuse. If the token are not spy properly invalidate, the attacker can be you reuse the token and gain access. Key compromises: if the attacker discovers the signing key through a poor implementation or weak secrets, they can be generated their own valid token, JWT token. JWT debugging with tools, which I will show you in the end. Automated tool JWT on the terminal, which I will also teach you in the next video. Best practice for securing the JWT handling: a strong signing key. Ensure the secret private key used to be signing WT is secure and keep confidential. Use strong logarithm. Prefer RS-256, ES-256 over SS-256 for the stronger security, public and private pair key pairs. Set expiry and revocation. Ensure JWT has a shorter expiration time. Has revoked its necessary. Store JWT securely. Never store JWT in easily accessible local storage on the client side. Use HTTPS. Always transmit JWT over the HTTPS to prevent interception during transit. Now I come on to the JWT-IO. Now I will copy this token from above and I will insert it here. It shows email, password, the decoded password, and request role, and created, updated, AIT, and is invalid signature. Shows is invalid signature. Shows invalid signature. So this token has shows a valid signature. This is all the video which I have explained the JWT. Is I think you will understand, and it's better to use a first time for the newcomer use this JWT at AIO. It's easy to use and it shows very. I will check one more. I have more token. I will check it here like this, Yeah, I will copy this and check it over here by inserting and copying, paste. It shows is an invalid signature, and by default, when you open the page, its token is over there. Its source is a signature is very signature verified. If the signature is signed fully signature, it shows there. So this is the example, and you can search a lot. It's easy to use the terminal, because in the terminal sometimes they first fetch the wrong information, uh, because of many possibilities. So it is better to use the JWT that .io is easier to use. I hope this video will cover each and everything about the JWT and not me consists of the three parts, and this is all. So I hope you will understand. And in the next video, I will uh, teach you how you can check the misconfiguration and so on in the next video. Okay. I hope you will be help this video.